Welcome to Belle Interiors, where timeless French country style meets warm provincial charm. Today, we'll explore stunning entryway inspirations filled with rustic textures, elegant light, and inviting details. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments to stay inspired with every new design journey. Sunlight pours gently across limestone floors, glowing under rustic oak beams. A whitewashed console holds pottery filled with lavender, while soft shadows flicker from wrought iron sconces. The warmth of natural light and aged textures creates a timeless countryside welcome, graceful and serene in every detail. Arched windows brighten a checkered stone floor, where an aged pine bench with linen cushions rests quietly. A basket of blue and ivory hydrangeas sits nearby, vivid against creamy plaster. Overhead, a wrought iron lantern scatters gentle light, adding warmth and harmony to this provincial-inspired entry. Overhead beams in weathered oak frame walls painted muted sage. A carved console beneath a gilded mirror reflects candlelight flickering softly. Terracotta pots filled with rosemary stand nearby, releasing fragrant notes into the air, completing a rustic yet elegant setting filled with depth, texture, and countryside charm. French doors reveal a glowing entry with creamy limestone tiles and chalk-white plaster. An antique armoire painted blue-gray stands adorned with earthenware pitchers holding wildflowers. Sunlight dances across glass panes, shimmering against time-worn surfaces, offering a graceful ambience that feels effortlessly inviting and refreshingly provincial. Wrought iron sweeps upward in a staircase softened by greenery in clay urns. A vintage runner woven in muted reds and golds leads upward gracefully. A rustic console glows softly against the plaster wall beneath a lantern pendant, establishing a feeling of French countryside welcome. A soft breeze drifts through open doors, carrying the fragrance of garden roses. Limestone floors lead to a rustic bench layered with plaid cushions. Woven baskets filled with seasonal blooms rest nearby, enhancing the sunlit space with warmth, charm, and effortless French-inspired hospitality. Golden evening light illuminates plaster walls beneath weathered beams. A rustic oak console holds ceramic vases of dried lavender, their violet tones vivid against soft neutrals. Above, an antique lantern scatters golden shadows, surrounding the space with a serene French countryside warmth. rustic farmhouse door opens onto herringbone brick floors, glowing under wrought iron light. A painted cabinet in faded French blue rests nearby, topped with wicker baskets and fresh greenery. Gentle sunlight filters inward, blending earth tones and airy textures for a welcoming provincial entry. Stone walls softened by lime wash frame a patinaed chest beneath a gilded mirror. Pewter candlesticks and climbing roses crown its surface, radiating timeless charm. A wool runner stretches across terracotta tile, bringing texture, color, and authenticity into this French country-inspired entryway. Morning light spills across wide plank floors, spotlighting a rustic pine bench with linen pillows. A woven basket filled with olive branches leans nearby, grounding the scene in earthy tones. Above, an antique lantern glimmers warmly, uniting wood, linen, and stone into effortless provincial elegance. A vaulted ceiling of aged beams frames creamy plaster walls. A carved sideboard stands beneath, topped with stoneware pitchers brimming with rosemary and lavender. Lantern light sends patterned shadows over terracotta tiles, enveloping the entry in rustic countryside charm. Cobblestone pathways lead to a muted sage farmhouse door. Inside, flagstone floors reflect sunlight streaming across the room. A painted console in ivory sits against the wall, topped with a rustic mirror reflecting lantern glow. Atmosphere merges serenity with classic French hospitality. Tall, arched windows brighten plaster walls washed in cream. Beneath them, a weathered oak bench with striped linen rests gracefully. Stoneware pots filled with hydrangeas line the entry, while a wrought iron chandelier above scatters dappled light, merging rustic warmth with countryside refinement. Soft limestone floors stretch across a provincial foyer, glowing beneath lantern light. An antique pine console sits against chalk-painted walls, its top adorned with wicker baskets of dried florals. Each texture whispers rustic warmth and timeless character, welcoming with French-inspired elegance. Rustic shutters painted in faded gray frame the entrance. Stone tiles lead inward, softened by a woven jute rug. A reclaimed wood console holds pottery brimming with greenery, while lantern light flickers across plaster walls, creating a warm, serene French country atmosphere. Golden sunlight illuminates a checkered limestone floor, revealing a pale duck-egg blue console. A gilt mirror reflects rustic beams above, while a ceramic jug of garden roses adds color. Woven baskets tucked beneath complete this graceful harmony of textures, hues, and countryside character. An arched stone doorway frames a golden-lit foyer. A chestnut-wood cabinet rests against chalk-white plaster walls, adorned with earthenware bowls and herbs. A muted wool runner stretches across terracotta tiles, exuding rustic charm and authentic French provincial warmth. A long plastered hall opens into a softly lit entry. Exposed beams contrast roughly against polished limestone. A sage-painted console rests beneath lantern glow, decorated with woven baskets and pottery, layering warmth and intimacy into a refined countryside welcome. A farmhouse door opens onto checkered stone kissed by sunlight. A weathered oak bench with striped linen pillows rests nearby, while a rustic lantern glows overhead. The entry embodies timeless rustic beauty and provincial charm. Plaster walls washed in ivory frame beams of aged oak overhead. A rustic console painted faded blue sits beneath an arched mirror. Lantern light flickers across baskets of dried lavender, surrounding the space with serenity and timeless countryside charm. Thank you for joining us on this French country journey, discovering how to create inviting, rustic yet refined welcomes. For more elegant inspirations, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your favorite detail below. Stay connected with Belle Interiors for timeless beauty and daily design inspiration.